Before using the Quokka car seat, please watch this video in its entirety. In addition, always refer to the child safety seat manual for detailed instructions. You can find this manual attached to the back of the car seat. This video does not cover all potential scenarios and is to be used as a reference only. The Quokka car seat is designed for children who weigh between 5 and 39.6 pounds, including their brace or cast weight, and up to 41 inches in height. When fitting a child rear-facing, the child must weigh between 5 and 39.6 pounds, and the top of the child's head must be at least 1 inch below the top of the shell. The harness strap should be at or slightly below the child's shoulders. When fitting a child forward-facing, the child must weigh between 22.2 pounds and 39.6 pounds and be no taller than 41 inches in height, and the top of the child's ears must be below the child restraint. The harness strap should be at or slightly above the child's shoulders. To adjust the harness, first loosen it by lifting the harness adjuster release lever while pulling both harness straps forward as far as possible. From the rear of the child restraint, unhook one shoulder harness from the splitter plate at a time. Pull the strap through the shell and cover to the front of the restraint. Next, thread the harness strap through the appropriate harness height slot. Reattach the strap to the splitter plate. You may use the upper loops for short settings and lower loops for standard harness settings. Repeat this on the other side. To adjust the harness covers, access the rear of the child restraint and unfasten the Velcro straps connecting the covers. Adjust the harness covers to the desired position at the child's chest or armpit level and fasten the Velcro straps. The Quokka also comes with short harness covers. Use the appropriate harness covers to achieve proper harness fit. The webbing should be fed through the same slot as the harness straps. Please note that the wedge can be used if a child needs lumbar support in the restraint. Refer to page 10 to see different wedge configurations. Once you have made the appropriate adjustments to the harness height and the harness covers, place the child in the Quokka car seat. Remove bulky coats or jackets before putting your child in the restraint. Position harness straps around the child and fasten the harness buckle by inserting one buckle tongue at a time into the harness buckle. A proper connection is confirmed with an audible click. Gently pull up on the harness straps to tighten the lap section of the harness, which should fit across the child's upper thighs. Slowly pull the adjuster strap until the harness fits snug around the child. A snug harness should lie straight with no twists, and you should not be able to pinch excess webbing at the shoulder once the harness is properly secure. Position the harness clip at armpit level and verify there are no twists. Then fasten the clip by pushing the two halves together until a click is heard. Verify that your vehicle is equipped with lower anchors. If lower anchors are not available, you must use the vehicle seat belt or an alternative seating location. Place the child restraint in the rear-facing position on the vehicle seat. Recline the child restraint by using the alignment sticker located on both sides of the restraint. Align the black line so it is parallel to the ground. This child restraint must be used in the reclined position when installed rear-facing. Peel back the cover and route the lower connector strap across the child restraint, passing it through the rear-facing belt path. The lower connector strap must be routed under the cover and pass through the rear-facing belt guides on both sides. Attach the lower connectors to its adjacent vehicle lower anchor. Secure the lower anchor connector strap with the rear-facing belt guides on both sides. Push the child restraint firmly into the vehicle seat while pulling the lower connector strap tight. Verify that all connections are secure. The child restraint is secure when it cannot be moved more than 1 inch from side to side or from front to back when testing at the belt path. If the child restraint is not secure, repeat the process or use an alternate seating location. When the lower anchor connectors are not in use, they must be stored by connecting them together and tightening the strap against the back of the child restraint shell. Place the child restraint on the vehicle seat in the rear-facing position. Recline the child restraint by using the alignment sticker located on both sides of the restraint. Align the black line so it is parallel to the ground. Next, lift the cover to open the rear-facing belt path. Pull the vehicle seat belt out, then route the lap portion of the vehicle belt across the child restraint, passing it through the rear-facing belt path and buckle. The lap portion of the vehicle belt must be routed under the cover and pass through the red rear-facing belt guides on both sides. Now, route the shoulder belt behind the shell and into the support bar. Verify there are no twists. Before you tighten the seat, make sure the seat belt is locked. Slowly pull the vehicle seat belt all of the way out and then let some of the seat belt feed back into the retractor. If you hear a clicking noise and cannot pull any more webbing back out, your seat belt is locked. Once you have locked your seat belt, push the child restraint firmly into the vehicle seat while removing slack. The seat is secure when you cannot move it more than 1 inch from side to side or front to back at the belt path. To complete the installation, close the red belt guides on both sides. This child restraint must be in the full upright position when installed forward facing. Always use the tether connector when in the forward facing position. Place the child restraint in the forward-facing position on the vehicle seat. Pass the lower connector strap through the forward-facing belt path below the support bar. Attach one lower anchor connector to its adjacent vehicle lower anchor. The click confirms the connector is secured. Pass the lower anchor connector strap through the forward-facing belt path and repeat this on the other side. Push the child restraint firmly into the vehicle seat while pulling the lower connector strap tight. Attach the tether connector to the vehicle's designated tether anchor. Remove all slack from the tether strap to secure. The child restraint is secured when the child restraint cannot move more than 1 inch from side to side or front to back at the belt path only. When not in use, the lower connectors must be stored by connecting them together and tightening the straps against the back of the child restraint shell. The child restraint must be in its full upright position when installed in the forward-facing position. Always use the tether connector strap in the forward-facing position. Place the restraint in the forward-facing position on the vehicle seat and pull the vehicle belt out, then pass it through the forward-facing belt path and buckle. Verify that the belt is not twisted and it is routed over the support bars. Next, slowly pull the shoulder portion of the seatbelt all of the way out. Let some of the seatbelt back into the retractor. If you hear a clicking sound, your seatbelt is locked. Once you have locked the seatbelt, push the child restraint firmly into the vehicle seat while removing slack from the lap portion. The seat is secure when you cannot move it more than 1 inch from side to side or 1 inch from front to back. Lastly, attach your tether to the tether anchor. Adjust the shoulder portion until the belt sits firmly inside the shoulder belt guide.